Globally, we cannot begin the green recovery without first overcoming the COVID pandemic. So governments should provide equal and free access to vaccines, including supporting waiving vaccine patents, as C40 mayors have called for. For those countries where the worst of the health crisis is receding, a government signals its level of commitment to climate action by how it invests in the recovery. That means all stimulus must be green stimulus. If recovery packages are designed to return to business as usual, then we've probably missed our last chance. Government's first priority will obviously be to create and protect jobs. And C40 research shows that a fast global programme of green stimulus will create more jobs than going back to business as usual, 18 million jobs in C40 cities alone, whilst also protecting health and enabling us to get on track to halving global emissions by 2030. The biggest opportunities for both cutting emissions and creating jobs in cities is in decarbonising the building sector. We can see a great example of this in Seoul, creating 26,000 new jobs by 2022 by making old buildings energy efficient and ensuring all transport fleets are electric. And investing in emissions-free mobility is the second biggest urban opportunity for jobs and climate. Medellin in Colombia has worked with its central government to jointly fund a new fully electric metro line that will result in the creation of thousands of green jobs and the elimination of 5 million tonnes of CO2 per year. We need to see governments everywhere investing in mass transit. This is also a moment where governments need to be entrepreneurial, investing and shaping markets to drive the shift to a fairer, low-carbon economy. At C40, we'd like to see entrepreneurial governments introducing annual carbon budgets so that every dollar spent has to be accounted for in the carbon it generates or saves, something that's already being pioneered in one of our cities, Oslo. And alongside investing in the stuff we need, all financing and public subsidies for fossil fuels must end now. I know that the Republic of Korea recently announced it is ending all new financing for overseas coal projects, a crucial step. And finally, and perhaps the most important act of global collaboration, is that wealthy countries must also ensure that overseas development aid and financing supports global south countries on both mitigation and adaptation to the $100 billion a year that has been promised. With fast, large-scale action, we can turn the pandemic and climate crises into a strong green recovery, creating a fairer, healthier future for all our citizens.